Oh,
before we
okay.
get going and start giving
Okay.
out these free money plays,
Yeah.
you,
Talk to
you
him.
gotta you gotta definitely hit that subscribe button. You
Mm.
gotta definitely hit that like button. And you gotta definitely hit that bell so you can get that reminder, so you can get that cash week in and week out. He showed you the stats. There are no lies behind it. We give the
None.
receipts. Follow us. We know what we're talking about. But you can't do that without giving us a little bit of respect by hitting that like, subscribe, and that bell. So please do it from the bottom of my heart,
It's
so we can
crazy,
keep it
man.
going. So we can keep it going. That's all we want to do is
Thousands
keep
of
it going.
people. Thousands
All
of
right.
people see this
We
motherfucking
see
thing,
you
man.
watching us. Don't
We
watch
see
from the
you.
far. Come
Yeah,
in. Come in.
for sure. Big fact. I don't think so. And then I'm gonna keep going because I got another best bet right here. On the 12 o'clock game, Indiana Penn State. I don't know, Sharp. I was thinking about them Hoosiers again, right over them total points, like I did with Michigan. Um, but I'm going to stay away from that one. I know they had a quarterback change. The kid, what's his name? Not who was it? It was Jackson in there before. Let me look it up real quick. They had a quarterback change in the last um, three games. Shorsby, I think that's how you say it. Shoresby,
Yeah.
yeah, Shoresby, Brandon Shoresby. So better passer, obviously, freshman, but he takes care of the ball. Hasn't had any picks while the other starter Jackson has two. He has more picks than he has touchdowns in the first four games. But this kid has a couple touchdowns in the last three games. He's got three touchdowns and one, and he didn't get one against Michigan. But it's just such a bad spot for Indiana, right? With Penn State coming off that Ohio State loss, coming back home. It's a terrible spot for them. So what I did here is I like I looked at this game as a couple ways. Indiana could get an early score, just like they did against Michigan, and then Penn State's off and running. Um, but what I like here is I like the over 9.5 here in the first quarter because I see it both ways. I see Indiana could score early. I look back, only was 2021 is when they got blanked at the big, not the big house, at what's Penn State's thing? Why can't I think of
Happy
that?
Valley.
Happy Valley. Um, in Happy Valley. But Michael Penix was at Indiana at that point.
Hmm.
But other than that, they scored in every game, and they scored more than 7 points in every game in their history of this matchup. So completely different team, obviously. But if Penn State comes in here pissed off and just want to take off their frustrations here, I like the over anyway. Right. So I'm looking at it from both sides of where the bet is. Again, smaller unit sizing. I'm only just going a unit, but I like the over here at 9.5. I think Penn State could go up two touchdowns and two scores, or I could think Indiana could get a drive, get a field goal, and Penn State gets a touch here too as well. So I think they're gonna have obviously easier sledding against this defense. They'll be able to move the ball up and down the field. Penn State still has got some small hope, maybe. Probably not. They have Michigan still on their schedule, right?
Still got Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah, so the must-win game. So,
Hmm.
um, they still have some hope, and they got to take care of business at home. Connor was looking at the line at -32, but left it alone. So I'm just going here first quarter over 9.5.